Welcome to part 2 of the Southern Footy League web show, round 18 edition. We'll kick part 2 off with this week's Southern Footy League top 5. And at number 5 is the junior development going on in the Southern Footy League. We've been talking up the Colts all year. It was a headline in the Southern Footy League record on the weekend. And already we've got 2 new jobs available at Clayton and Blackrock for Colts coaches. So keep growing league, we're going fantastically. At number 4 this week is Southern Footy League umpire Tony Core. Not for his umpiring or anything to do with the Southern Footy League, no. Tony's off in Old England playing cricket with Australia's over 60 side against England at Bramall Lane in Sheffield. So good luck, Tony, and bring home the old ashes. At number 3 this week, Dave Turner from Chelsea Heights, who put his hand up for 2 nominations for this year's Goal of the Year. One hack out of mid-air from 35 metres and another one from somewhere out the back of the car park. Fantastic goal kicking there in those windy, blustery conditions, Dave. Talking of those blustery conditions, at number 2 are the 2 straight shooters of the weekend. And I talk about 2 guys that both bagged 10 on the weekend. Brendan Bennett from Hampton Footy Club and Luke Kirkland from Blackrock. Obviously being close to the beach and training close to the windy environment held them in good stead on the weekend. So get them through the big sticks there, boys. At number 1 is a milestone anybody would be proud of. David Luttrell, Southern Football League umpire, officiated his 600th game with the whistle on the weekend. He's done 7 Division 1 Southern Footy League Grand Finals, 5 of those as boundary and 2 as field. Keep blowing that whistle, Dave. We're looking after you. Now joining us here on the Southern Footy League web show is the big unit himself, the Centurion goal kicker from Doveton Eagles, Ricky Ramsdale. Warm welcome to you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having us.
First of all, congratulations on your ton last weekend.
Cheers for that.
I have good reason to believe your son was one of the first out to congratulate you.
Yeah, he was waiting by the fence. He was pretty keen, so yeah, it's good. It was a good thing to have my son going out. Yeah. Lucky it was down to members' end then. Yes, yeah. Lucky he nearly got crushed when everyone started running out. But yeah, it was good. It was a good thing to have me boy. So
fantastic to have you with us. Now, just with this week's game, your record with Hampton this year stands at 1-1. Both sides have won the home game so far. Yeah. It's a fierce rivalry going back a number of years, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Wormy from the Twos, the coach of the Twos, he played at Hampton in a premiership team, and yeah, the first game I played, I've never played against them before, and all the boys are pumping up, so yeah, it is good. Like they played us at home early on, and they give us a frightful smacking, to be honest. They played really well, and the second time we played at home ourselves, we were really pumping up the game, and we sort of went the other way with us, so yeah, 1-1, it's going to be really good. It's probably for a top 2 spot, to be honest. So.
Now, Barry Giddens, your coach, has got you to, top of the ladder at this stage after 17 rounds. How does he communicate with the boys, and how's he influenced the playing group?
Yeah, look, he's been great with the young kids, like really like a father figure to some of the young kids, like just really good one-on-one talking, and giving them jobs, giving them actual things to, you got to do this today and you got to do that. So he's been really good in that regard, and with the older blokes he's great. He doesn't really, he sort of lets us know, what he wants us to do, and that's about it. And he lets us do our thing, and he concentrates sort of on the game plan, and yeah. So look, I reckon he's doing a great job. So it's really good.
Fantastic. Well, he was unavailable to join us tonight, but we thank you again for coming in. Good players you've got down there at Doveton, and they're coming into some good form at the moment. Some of the guys that you picked up from the middle of the season, Nick Painter, Kerry Davidson and Matt Poore, they've been vital for you in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, 3 good players coming into good form. Nick Painter played at Doveton in MPNFL, and he came across because his brother Stephen played with us, so that was pretty handy. He's only 20 or 21 years old, so he's fitted in well. And Matty Poore was a ones player from Langwarrin in MPNFL as well. He's come across. It took him a few weeks to get going because he hadn't sort of done much training in that, but his last 6 games have been just fantastic. And Kerry Davison, he's a real special player. He's a great player.
Like yourself, he knows where the goals are.
Yeah, he does. He did kick. I'm pretty sure he kicked 100 goals last year in 13 or 14 games in Tasmania. So yeah, he can play the game. He's very good, very handy pickup.
Well, we'll be looking out for him this weekend down at Widdock Crescent. The finals this year in Division 3, they're going to be at Heatherton, a new finals venue for the Southern Footy League. Is that going to advantage or maybe disadvantage Doveton?
Well, I've never seen the Heatherton ground, so but what the boys are saying, it is pretty small, and so maybe one kick down to our forward line, which is probably a good thing for us, which we think. So yeah, there's not many big grounds in Division 3 to be honest, so it's probably suit most teams. But yeah, I think it should suit us, so it should be good.
Less running for your good self.
That's correct.
Alright, well it's going to be a cracker this week, and Ricky, we'd love to see you kicking goals, and there could be goals aplenty on at both ends down at Widdock Crescent this week. Of course, we couldn't let you leave without a few parting shots. Who will be the Division 1 Premier and also the Division 2 Premier in the Southern Footy League?
I'd like to say Division 1, I'd like to say Chelsea Heights, because I know a couple of boys down there, I know Ash Roberts and a couple of other guys, and Gareth White is my wife's cousin, so he plays in the second stand. I'd like to say them, but I think the way St Kilda City's going, I think it's going to be probably too strong. And Division 2, probably out of South Yarra and Heatherton, I'd say, and I'll probably go Heatherton just on the colours.
You're a Pies fan?
One-eyed fanatic.
Oh, you can't help bad luck. Your favourite cricketer of all time?
Mark Waugh.
Mark Waugh.
Mark Waugh, yeah, he's elegant. Always had the
like
collar
yourself.
up. Yeah, I'm total opposite, I think.
Who's the biggest pest within the club at Doveton Eagles?
I'd probably say my best mate Jeremy Weir. He's only been there a year, but he's already a pest to everyone.
The AFL Grand Final teams. Who are the two teams to be the playoff in that one?
Oh, you'd have to say Collingwood and St Kilda.
And the Saints. Look forward to winning that one by a point again. And being that we're coming to the close of the Ashes, fifth test starts this week at the Oval. Australia, England or a draw?
Yeah, I'd definitely go for Australia. When it comes down to the crunch, the pressure, the Aussies will have it.
Too much in the batting stocks?
Yeah, and I don't think England can get 20 wickets, so yeah, go the Aussies.
Fantastic. Well, thanks again to Ricky for coming in and joining us here on the web show. Doveton Eagles have all three sides eyeing finals at this stage of the season, so good luck for this week and the remainder of the year.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Well, we'll see how many of the big unit kicks this weekend. That brings another edition of the Southern Footy League web show to a close. As always, brought to you by the leading community newspapers. Check them out at localfooty.com.au. Stay tuned to 88.3 Southern FM all weekend. We're bringing you the Hampton-Doveton Clash live from Widdock Crescent Reserve at 2 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. Then on Sunday morning from 11 you'll be able to catch up with Barnesy and Sammy Robertson as they bring you all the news results from around the Southern Footy League, along with a couple of special guests. Log on to the Southern Footy League website. Up here on the media tab, go down to Radio Sunday Footy Show and put your tips in for this week's Bentley Club Tip of the Round. This week's match is between Springvale Districts and Taronga Melbourne. Now, before they book their end of season trip away, they've still got one more item of business to take care of, and that's to win you, possibly, a $50 dining voucher to the Bentley Club. So log on and send in your tips. Thanks again to both guys for coming in and spending their time with us on the web show. As always, leading community newspapers, thanks again. Southern Footy, where the locals are the legends. Now stay tuned for part 3, where you'll be able to join Joel Sharp and all his tips for the Southern Footy League for round 18. I'm Rowan Schreier, thanks very much.